are installing some 24 by 12 luxury vinyl from Stainmaster. These are individual tiles and they are a click lock system. So you get a fancy edge on all sides and you need to have it fit together. So I've looked at a few videos and there's not very much about how to make this stuff fit together nice and easy. So I'm just going to give you a couple of tips. So the first step is to start in the far left corner. So this is my left corner here, working all the way along, giving yourself some space. That's great. Now, there's almost no instructions inside the, there is no instructions inside the box, but you can see that you can get a nice tight fit with proper installation. And that comes down to, you can just see here a tiny little gap is still remaining, and what'll probably happen is as I install the next one here, this will merge together, or I'll need to come along the edge here and just use a cat's paw and just a little bit of a pressure on this side to get it all to work. Now, tapping on these edges is a bad idea when normally giving a little rubber mallet, tapping down on it with the cat's paw to be able to get it to want to hop over into its groove, because these edges are frail. So you can lose a whole tile just because of a little excessive hammering. So what's my technique for putting these together? So we're running from right to left here. I've got the tile set up in position, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tile and I'm going to find itself the edge in here. I'm going to get it nice and sandwiched in so you can see it's a nice. Now I'm further away out here than I want to be. I want this to be close enough on that edge that I don't have too far to tap, but I don't want to be so close that I damage that edge right there. There's a little edge and it has to be able to drop by and not get smashed. So that's not a bad position to have that tile starting in. You can see there's still a crease. But what I have is a little bit cut off with a sharp edge on this side and an edge here, and you can see I've tapped off the edge here. You don't want that to get underneath your floor as you're laying. So just make sure you get rid of that. I should probably just cut this off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this edge in at this tip. So I'm going to sandwich this first, and then I'm going to work my way back to this corner, and then that will make it sandwich much easier. And then tap a little bit here to get rid of any of the imperfection here. Okay, so we'll see about the results here. Now, you can fiddle with these things for 2 or 3 minutes each tile. That is going to kill your productivity. So you need to get it, if you need to get this floor down in a hurry, this is the simple technique that I found after a little bit of trial and error. Try it out. So I've just tapped in from that side and sandwiched this area here. See, it's a little tighter, and I'm going to work my way across and probably come about halfway and then the final bit, because it'll all want to go. If you try and smash it from this edge, you're fighting this friction here that's in this seam and trying to get this to work. And what I found is you start the overlap of the locking mechanism at this end where it's nice and free and wants to be able to move, and then you can push your way down this edge. Okay, good luck. Okay, so I've moved my way down. I tapped about halfway, and these taps, not like, you need to get a rubber mallet. This one here has a soft edge on this side and a harder plastic on this side. You need to use this guy. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it, but you do want to give it a sharp strike. You don't want to just tap, tap, tap. You want to give it a good sharp tap to get it to do its merger. So in review, you're going to take this piece, you're going to put it in. On the Stainmaster, you're going to get this edge to overlap and almost be a perfect seam right right there. If it's not perfect here, that's fine. You want to get it close enough to this edge, but not have this lip sitting up on top of this piece. You want to just be separate, just enough to make it so you don't have a lot to hammer away through. And then you're going to come up here and you're going to merge this piece first with the tapping block. And you're going to make that tapping block just out of a standard piece. Give yourself a place to, a little cutoff piece, and that'll give yourself a nice hard edge here to give a wide impact. So when you're hitting on this side, it's transmitting through a wide area and not damaging your tile. Okay, good luck.